Tony's. It's known for its pizza and the quality and quantity of their dishes. But there's more to be discovered behind the doors. The head chef, Anton Testino, is the one who is behind this great food.
I came to Tony's in Wayne 20 years ago when they first started, opened up. And then me and my cousin left and we ended up opening a place in Edgewater. So I left here about 94, 95, and then I came back in 2002, I think it was, 2003. So all the construction, closing of the roads, it started to hurt my business, so I had to sell and get out and take my losses and look at it as a learning experience.
Anton always knew he wanted to be a chef, and his inspiration was his own family.
My family's a long line of the restaurant industry. My family's immigrants from Italy, from Bari, a small town called Corrado, which they came here in the 60s. So when they came here, they had nothing but food and recipes, and watching that way of life kind of just pulled me in because I saw the power of food and what it really does for people.
For Anton, it may have not been a smooth path to where he is now as a chef.
Me being dyslexic with a comprehension deficit order, absolutely. Believe it or not, people like me, we handle things better with vision. So even though we struggle when it comes to books and that, most of us are extremely intelligent. And a lot of people with a disability like mine are more artistic. So they have the abilities to see things more than one way. So those are the people that you see that are drawing famous paintings, famous athletes, because once they get onto something that they're good at, they become obsessed. For me, that was kind of how I went about it.
However, Chef Anton made it through and is not only known for his big portions.
I went to Food Network in 2010 when customers here at Tony's in Wayne sat here and would constantly ask me to create something. Oh, can you make something with this, this, and this? People started talking to me about this show, Chopped. Never heard of it. I didn't really watch the Food Network at all. So I said, all right, let me see what it's all about. When I saw it, I was like, I can do this. This isn't hard. So I dove right into it, sent my application. Next thing I knew, I got a phone call from the Food Network saying they wanted me. There's 5,000 people that start every year that try out for this competition. So you have to make the top 80 list. So I made the top 80 list in the beginning. But then when it came down to me with my 3 other opponents, I was the first one knocked out.
He may have been the first one chopped, but that didn't get his spirits down.
At first, when I got knocked out, I was pretty mad and angry about it. But now that I think about it, it was probably the best thing that ever happened to me, because it made me become obsessed with the dish that I've made. Because I got octopus, guava nectar, radicchio, and a lotus root. You know, once I did that and Mark Murphy criticized me to my face, like I said, I was annoyed, but if I ever have the chance, I'll thank him for doing it to me.
After Chopped, Anton revives his sauce and now uses it in many dishes at Tony's. With his cooking at an all-time high, Anton doesn't just cook for his customers.
St. Joe's in Paterson, New Jersey, they have a thing called Cooking for Kids. So after I did Chopped, I was invited to go on there and actually do something and cook for them for this huge event which helps raise money for kids who are preemies, NIC units, cancer babies, all these little kids. And I actually went down there because I did it for 4 years, and I'm like, let me go down and see what it's actually all about. What is my work actually doing? So when I went there and I saw this, I realized cooking and my food does more than just make somebody happy on a dish. It's actually doing stuff and helping save lives in a sense. So I became more and more into it, and then one of my good friends, his kid, ended up being a preemie. If it wasn't for St. Joe's, his daughter wouldn't be here today. So I got really into it, and then I decided, you know what, I think I want to be more involved. So I actually went down there and took the state papers and contracts and all that, filled them out, and now I'm becoming a spokesperson for them.
People everywhere pay the ultimate price by choosing the life of a chef.
Anybody who wants to be a chef, first question for me, I always ask them, do you think you can give up your life? Being a chef isn't just about knowing how to cook food. You have to be willing to give up your life, sacrifice time with loved ones, family functions, family gatherings and parties, but the payoff is unbelievable because you sacrifice your life for other people. Because being a chef is probably the greatest career in the world. because I'm there for everything. Every chef that's out there, we're there for everybody's greatest experiences and memories. We're there for your first date. We're there for bar mitzvahs. We're there for weddings. We're there for engagement parties. We're there when you're just sitting around, hanging out, and your family's coming over for dinner, or if you're going out to dinner. We help people create memories. So if you want to be a chef, you have to understand you must give up your life for everybody else's. And I guarantee if you can do that, you'll love it and you'll never want to walk away.